Marshall MG100HCFX. Okay, this is the guitar head, and this is the front of it right now. And we got the guitar plugged in. Okay, it's got this carbon fiber mesh. It's a bit different. Here's the handle you can pick it up with. Okay, these are plastic. All right, now let's take a look at the back real quick. So obviously it's the power. That's your power connection right there. Foot controller. Okay, so if you got a foot controller, you're going to connect it right here. Here are where your speakers are going to come out of. Okay, and then this is a very cool thing here. It's an MP3 line in, so that means that you can actually plug in your iPod or anything that's audio that you want to listen to on some headphones through this line in. A very nice little feature to have on it. And here are your effects, return and send. Okay. Now, the output, here's the output in case you're wondering. Output is 100 watts RMS into 4 ohms. Okay. It does have a fuse in here. Okay, so you're wondering, it's right in there. I never had to change it, but just in case you want to know. And what we're going to test out the sound is going into the Marshall lead cabinet. So here it is. And then the recording you're going to hear is going to be going through that microphone right there. All right, so we're going to start it off with the clean channel. We have the gain, we have the bass, middle, treble, reverb. We have studio, reverb, okay? Then we have spring, reverb, and you can turn that off and on just by pushing that button there. And you turn it back on. Here is your volume, okay? That's one volume. That's for these guys here, okay? And then you have effects, which is really nice to have effects built in. You have a chorus, phaser, flanger, vibe, and we're going to listen to some of those. We're going to turn off the effects actually right now, so let's just turn it off just by pushing the button. You have tap, and then you have delay, so you can use those together. So you have delay, you have hi-fi delay, tape, multi, and reverse. Okay, and then you got external effects. So when you hit that, if you got on the return and send plugged in. And then here is your master volume right there. And there is a line out, so you can plug your headphones in. You can listen to your guitar with all these settings, whatever you have coming out of here, put it on headphones. So if you're at home and you can't play loud, that's exactly how you're going to do this. Okay, there's a tuner, there's a damping and store. I haven't used this, so I can't really talk on that. So we're going to plug the guitar in. We're going to play, and then we're going to listen back to some of these. We're going to start off with the clean first, and let's listen to what that sounds like. Yeah, we're going to start off with the clean channel, completely with no effects, and just a little bit of master volume. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of reverb, okay, studio reverb on it. Let's listen to that. Okay, we're going to turn it off. Okay, so now let's add some of the effects that are built into the head itself. So let's start with chorus, and we're going to turn that on. Let's add the chorus. Let's listen to that same riff, starting in 3, 2, 1. so that's chorus. Now let's add some phaser effect. Let's listen to that. Okay, that's phaser. Now we're going to add some flanger. Okay, now you can have little or more, it's up to you, depending on how far you want to take it. Here's some flanger for you. Okay, that's flanger. Now we're going to add a thing on the effects called vibe. So let's, okay, so we went through all the effects and we're now at vibe, and then we're going to end in octave. So let's listen to what vibe sounds like. All right, here we go. Here's vibe. Okay, so that's vibe. Now let's listen to octave and see what that sounds like. So octave is going to give you the notes, and it's going to sound a bit different. So let's listen to the same riff. All right, so you can tell the difference. It's an octave, and we hit some single notes. Okay, so those are all the built-in effects. On the settings here, we can see that it's on tape, and you can see how far into it goes. And then we're going to listen to multi and then reverse. And let's see how it's turned on there, and the tap is going. All right, let's listen to that. Okay, let's turn on the multi. So here's the multi. Okay, now let's listen to the reverse. Okay, so now we listen to the clean, and let's just turn on the overdrive and listen to what that sounds like. So we're going to turn on overdrive 1, and we're going to listen to it. Here we go, overdrive 1. We don't want any effects on, so let's go crunch. Okay, so that's crunch right there. Let me turn off the reverb too. Okay, very little gain. You can turn up the gain. Okay, that's the gain. Now let's go to overdrive 1 and let's listen to that. Now let's listen to overdrive 2. Something to know, every time you switch your overdrive and your crunch, you also have to turn off all the effects, which is something that I do not like, but that's just the way it goes. So let's listen to overdrive 1 with the gain all the way up. Let's listen to that. Okay. Overdrive 1. Marshall had and most of its features, and you could probably do a lot more. I'm not using any pedals or anything, I'm just using the effects right from the head. And what you're listening to is a recording from the Audix microphone going into the Tascam right there. All right.